Getting the workout with the little G.
Yeah, put that work in. Get up probably like 1,000. Put that shit up.
1,000 shots up.
1,000. Because shit is going to take from just the warm up alone, that's inside the perimeter is 50. You know what I'm saying? So outside with 3, that's another 50, that's 100. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to do half fake 1 dribbles, that's 10, that's 50. You know what I'm saying? When you do the math.
Muscle memory, man, repetition.
That's a fact.
Repetition,
That's what it's
repetition.
all about, repetition. So I was saying, man, by the time we get done, it'll take like 2 hours, some change. Go through some half-court drills, some movement, and then end it with some full-court shit. You got to make 7 in a row. You know what I'm saying?
What's it like doing, these workouts outside of, when you grew up doing it,
I ain't had nobody to do it with me. I just did it on my own. I was my rebounder and all of that. I just did it on my own unless I had somebody, a friend or somebody, and did it with me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I did that on my own. Everything. Rebound. Should I make up a move off of it? Grabbing the rebound and bring it down and make up a move. So, man, it's just different. It's just a good thing, like, you know what I'm saying? My dad ain't do it with me, but I can do it with my son.
Right. How often do you take him to parks where you can just play freely with no...
Weekends, Cobb's Hill. Saturday, Sunday. He up there, he play on the NBA court. Not the, you got the NBA, you got the G League.
They got the G League and the G League.
Yeah, the G League. You got the NBA court and the G League. So I let him go up there, cause I would do a good little turnout there, man.
How come they don't have no tournaments in a lot of these, parks where they have rec centers? I was talking about it with Terrence and a couple of cats from Cobb's Hill. Like, what's the hold up with, having different tournaments?
The city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we don't need the money. We got enough cash around that can say, okay, we do a tournament, first place $300. You know what I'm saying? Like, or some type of other prize.
But can they organize it though? That's the thing.
Yes, the cast, we can organize it. The whole thing is, can we have the court? Because you're gonna have miscellaneous people coming up there like, oh man, I call.
But that'll be taken care of by the mayor though, if he vouches and stuff like that. These are things about organizations I'm talking about. There's so many facilities in Rochester, New York, indoor and outdoor. To me, it shouldn't be no reason why, either during the summer or even during the school years, kids that can't, be on regular teams, they should be able to have some kind of access to being on some team representing their community center. You feel me? I'm quite sure they did that when y'all was growing up. Yeah, I'm wondering why they can't do it now.
Well, see, what they do have right now, they got the high school league. You know what I'm saying? All the kids that play high school. They used to have, like, the recreational league, like, where all the kids from one rec go and play each rec. Like, at one time, they was trying to start that in before basketball season. And it was only Campbell Street and Flint. Nobody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, I think North Street was trying to get themselves involved, but they used to have a league like that. I think something like that, you got to talk to Mr. Rose. You know
Who's Mr. Rose?
Mr. Rose, they just built that center over there on Oak Street. What's it called? The ROC Center.
Okay.
Mr. Rose, you got to talk to Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose probably can get something like that going. Now, as far as the mayor and other people,
I think it should be a committee of people.
It should.
You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be a one person making that decision. It should be a whole committee, people from Campbell Street and Flint Streets, and all of them get one head and they come to it and they say, okay, this is how we're going to do this. And we're going to run it at this time. So it don't interfere with nothing. But, we in Rochester and everybody here is stubborn.
Because it's always that one kid that I used to like to see playing like tournaments where they playing against high school and they don't got no name. They don't know nobody, and they might be a little bit off in the street, whatever the case, and then they, what I'm saying, they be serving cats with names and whatnot. So, and that brings me to this next question. Like, when you play, was you really after a person's name when you play, or their game when you play? Like there's a difference going after their name or their game.
Listen, it didn't make a difference. Right. If you got listen, my thing was that you better not come and say you checking me.
Right.
For what? I'm soul snatching. I'm gonna snatch your soul. I'm gonna talk my trash, and I'm gonna get in your beat.
That's
You
what's
already
up.
know.
That's
You know,
what's up.
that's part of that's what they call the essence of basketball. Man.
Yeah.
That's that concrete basketball. That's what made that concrete can make and break a lot of cats, man.
Yeah.
It can make and break a lot of cats, man. You can be nice in school, but if you can't give it out on that concrete in summer,
That's right. It's worth
he don't
nothing.
got,
Yeah.
the thing is, they're gonna say he don't got no heart.
That's what's up.
He ain't got no heart. That's what that concrete. That's where you get that heart from.
Right.
And that's why I take my boy out there. He get it right now at 14. Like, you know what I'm saying? He carry that on. Come on.
What's your stress level like when you watch your son play, man?
I be chilling.
You be chill. You be getting ready.
Cause this is my best friend, so I laugh. Like, I be talking junk to him.
Right, no
like,
doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
He be getting hype, man.
Yeah,
You get too
I be
hype.
talking junk to him. For real. Yo, listen, come on, man, because we get into arguments.
Right.
Like, oh, I would have did this to you. Nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then when I see him do something like, nah, you're nice, I talk my junk.
Right.
And it motivated.
No doubt, no doubt.
Go hard here, you know. Man, listen, man. Listen, dogs.
What do you think he needs to add to his game, going forward in this stage in his career? That's kind of like a two-part question, you know what I mean?
The balance in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do everything. Rebound, assist. At the end of the day, you defined by what? Championships, right?
Yes,
That's
right.
how they call you the GOAT, right?
That's
so
what's
get
up.
one. Get two, get three, get four, get as many as you can before this is up.
That's what's up.
This is how you define.
Little Phat, what about you? What you think is your next thing that you want to work on in your game? I know those big accolades that your father wants, to accomplish one. But as far as each stage, each summer, I used to go back and try to work on something. My handle, my left hand was, kind of weak at one point in my career, and I wanted to get that better. My jump shot, shot selection. What do you think that you need to work on, or something that you would like to work on this summer?
Everything. Get everything back. Everything so I can play comfortable. It's really the mental part of the game.
Right.
It's like what they say is like 90 or 85% of the game is mental. So it's like I want to get my mental part of the game right before I get the skills part up. But it's really fundamentals too. I got to get that back.
That's what's up.
Right. So really the mental fundamentals. My right hand, I can go to my right, I can go to my left. But the only thing I like to do, I like to test my defenders.
Right.
Whoever guarded me, I test them. If you know I'm going one way, I'm gonna go the other way. It's like I like to test them, play mind games with them.
Right. You want to predict what move you want to make. You don't want the defense to predict where you want to go. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, man. So left hand, right hand. I like that answer in regards to the mental aspect of the game, because a lot of kids, they don't really study, shot selection, game speed, the pace of the game. They just be wanting to run and gun and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And that's definitely a balanced one. So you said everything.
Yeah, that's
everything.
What I watch, like, usually I watch my dad play. Like, one time, he was at a tournament, he was doing this move, like, it was crazy. He was doing this move. At the age he has right now, it's crazy. He was doing this move. I'm like, yo.
At the age I'm at, that's
like, how is he move? I'm like, how is he moving?
At the age that I am right now. Wow. That's how you put it.
At the age,
don't
fix it right.
Yeah, he's at the kid right now. This boy crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Boy crazy.
It's crazy though how he was moving.